some people have just been really stressing me out recently in this industry. Like, you're doing too much.
Knowledge without action is wasted knowledge. Remember that. Knowledge without action is wasted knowledge.
Hey guys, I hope you're all well and staying blessed. So this is a little bit of a different video. I'm just going to be running you through a few things that I've been doing this week. I actually had to take a trip to Sweden for some business, and my daughter's also off on like a half term at the moment. So I'm going to be getting some of that on the vlog. This is just a little week in my life. I'm not recording a lot of things, but I've tried to record some stuff. I'm currently, because it's Sunday at the moment, I'm currently in EU and GU shorts, and I've left them on from Friday because from my confluences, my key areas, my trend lines, and how the market closed, I'm hoping that price just continues in my direction, and if not, it's fine. I haven't risked too much. But yeah, I'm going to be keeping you guys updated because I am trying to pull myself out of drawdown on one account. I'll just take stupid trades, and I'm just going to say, like, don't do that. Like, you don't want to do that. Just make sure you're sticking to your strategy and not changing it and trying to like do too much just because you're with a prop firm, or if you all of a sudden start seeing profits, don't start doing like the most to make sure that you are getting payouts. I'm also due to get a payout with one of the firms I'm with, but because of all the crashing that's been happening with all the prop firms, I'm not going to say too much until I get my payout. I don't want to, cast myself some evil eye, so we're just going to wait and see how that plans out. But I'll obviously keep you guys updated in the mix. I do think though, like, majorly, like, people are like, make these trading videos, make this, make that. The reason I've not done that is because, like, I'm not just a trader and I'm still learning. Like, I'm not going to be one of those people that sits there and acts like they've got everything together. Like, I'm still learning. I'm still every day, like, being a better version of myself. I don't think any traders figured it out. But for me, like, my golden spot is mindset, and I feel like a lot of people lack mindset, and that's why I want to bring mindset to you guys, because there's so many people doing day in the life and how to break down this and how to break down that. I want to be different. I don't want to give you guys the same as what's already on YouTube. I want to bring substance to your learning. I want to give you guys knowledge and power and strength, and really just make movement in this trading space. Like, we can do trading videos, we can do all of that stuff, but we need to focus on our mindset first. And if you guys like don't want to hear that and you don't want to believe that, then I hate to break it to you, but you're probably not going to make it in trading. Because when my mindset was broken, that's when I took the most losses, and that's when I was like not the best at getting the right entries and stuff. Like, now I'm looking for pinpoint entries, I'm looking for A-star setups. I've done enough of that, getting in the market just to get in the market and chase the money. Like, I'm not doing that no more. We all make those mistakes. Just don't be one of those people. It's just not worth it. But yeah, maybe we could do mindset Mondays and like technical Thursdays. Like, Thursdays videos could be all about trading, like chart breakdowns, any trades that I've taken over the week, trading books that I've read that have helped me out. And then Mondays can just be all things mindset. So like, someone messaged me and said, like, please do a video on affirmations. That's something I'm definitely going to do. Just some nice therapy talks, just some like chats with me, some like vlogs of like what I've done in the week. We could keep that all to Mondays. Obviously I just started my carpool series as well, which is not going to be like every week. It's going to be like one time per month, because there's not a lot of traders in the UK, and a lot of people don't actually want to be on camera, which is like fair to say. Like, I've been asked to go on a few podcasts and I've turned a lot down, because I just feel like you have to align with what you're doing. Like, a lot of these people that are trying to ask me podcasts are just trying to do the most for views, or they're just trying to ask me about my trading story. And like, there's more to me than just trading, like sitting there placing trades, like getting wins, getting losses. Like, I'm a human. There's just more to me than that, and I don't want to be labelled as Katie the trader. Like, I'm Katie Rose, the ambitious queen, the beautiful lady, the one that's healthy, wealthy. There's more to me than trading, guys. Like, I just don't want to be boring. Like, there's so many boring people in this space. God forbid I'm boring. If you think I'm boring, then I'm sorry.
Asshole. Oh, I'm gonna wear this every day of my life. Do you know what it's giving?
Go on.
It's giving Denise off EastEnders. Thank you so much. So just to clarify, my name's Kelsey, but it's not spelled the normal way.
Oh, I thought you said I spelled it wrong.
No, your face like, oh. Yeah, no, so my name's Kelsey, but it's not spelled with an S-E-Y.
Can you come and show us what you got?
Yeah. This is how my name's spelled. It's really pretty, like me, obviously, so thank you so much.
It's not actually focusing, but you know.
Oh, you'll have to put that on for me. Thank you. Now we need to make sure it's the right way and it's not Iklek. Iklek. What's your name? Iklek. That would not be cool. Do you want me to move forward?
No. I fell over.
Oh wait. There's more. What is this?
Oh, this is the present. I love this present.
You were made of stardust and wishes and magical things. Have you done this yourself?
No, but you can turn it on at the bottom. So basically, this is one for an explanation.
Go on then.
So there's enough affirmations inside for one a week until your next birthday.
I'm gonna cry.
No.
That is so sweet. So what, do I take them out and like...
So like take it out like whenever, like pick a day, like every Sunday you take one out and you just read it. So you can take
cute.
You can take one out now if you want.
Yeah, I'll do it now. But even I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Not you, but
yeah.
you did make it.
I didn't make the bottle. I bought the bottle separately.
But you put all of them in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I sat and hammer it out. I've got videos to show you as well. Me and Milo done it together. Yeah. Milo folded them. I wrote them out and cut them up.
This is literally the most thoughtful birthday I've ever had in my life.
Oh.
Just like, no.
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 No. No, literally. I don't even know what to say. Like, there's just so much thought, and no one's ever put that much thought in for anything for me. Happy Earth Day to my soul sister. You are beautiful. Blessings in abundance.
Oh, look, they're nice colours, isn't it? Right next to each other.
Wow. Wait, where's my passport?
Where?
No, I got it. I'm like. Different scenario today. We've got Myla on the channel with us. Say hi.
Hello.
So we're about to go and do, I think it's called toggle bogging. Is it, Myla?
Yeah,
Right, Myla, give me one affirmation.
I am smart.
Oh, I love that. You are smart. It's things like this when you realise like you have to actually do things for your kids, because everything you do actually affects them. Like you need to make sure they have like a good life and they're actually enjoying their life, because you got to give them memories at the end of the day. I feel like, right, as traders, some people will get this, and some people won't. Like, it can feel so lonely when you're trading. Like, you lose so many people around you because you're just trying to better yourself. A lot of people don't understand you, or they don't believe in you. Like, no one believed in me when I first started trading. Like, everyone around me just thought, yeah, this girl ain't gonna make it. This girl's gonna just be like the rest. But you really have to like stick it out. Like, don't give up on yourself. Like, just keep on going. Because if you give up, you only fail when you give up. You don't fail when you keep on going. Like, you might hit breaking points and points where you're losing money and stuff, but you're not gonna fail unless you give up. Remember that. So like, before I did trading, I used to be an eyelash technician, which obviously I had to get my qualifications for. During COVID, obviously you couldn't go in people's houses, people could come into your houses. and people were just like a little bit scared about mixing with others, so I had to stop that and think of like things that I could do. Luckily I had like a decent amount of savings and stuff to lean back on, and I did have a few investments, and to be fair, like eyelashes was really decent money, but like even then, like I know if I didn't stop that and I just kept trading on the side, like I just carried on doing it after COVID, I could have maybe, I don't know, like done more with eyelashes. But that was something that I did before, and like I actually used to like doing that, to be fair. Like I feel really lucky and blessed that because all the savings that I had, I mean I blew them all on bloody Hugo's way, but it was like a lesson learned for me for sure. But then like through after COVID, when things was opening back up, I actually invested into a girl that wanted to learn how to do eyelashes, and because I just didn't want to do it anymore, it used to hurt my neck, my back, my crack. It used to really hurt my neck and my back, and I'm not gonna lie, I just thought, you know what, I'd rather invest in someone that really wants to do it. So I invested into someone, paid for them to get their course, paid for all their equipment, and made like a contract for her to pay me back, and obviously I'd get more interest on top of that as well. So I did that, and that was like a really good investment because it was just extra money that was coming in at a time when I first started learning how to trade. And I had some other stuff that I did on the side as well, and some investments that I've still got going now. So I've always had income. Like I don't think you should ever just give up and like rely on one source of income. I think as a trader or as a human or as a person, just in general, you should never rely on one income. Like you should always look at maybe owning some shares into a company, and like honestly, like I always think like I've got some different shares into different companies like Disney, Apple, etc. And I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not telling you guys what to do. But if you are buying all of the Apple releases that come out, if you're watching Disney, if you're watching Netflix and all these things, why not own part of that company? Why not own part of what you're buying? Like it's just kind of a no-brainer. Like if you're someone that goes to Nike all the time, you spend loads of money on shoes, why not own like a % of that company? Like it might be absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things, but if you have an investment in there, at least it's something that in 10 years time it could be a good return on investment. I just think always look out for different things. Like everyone wants to get into property, of course, but again, that's a game where it's not going to happen overnight. You just got to do your research, and don't think that trading is like an overnight fix. It definitely isn't. I've been trading for nearly 4 years now, and my first like 1 to 2 years was absolutely terrible. A lot of losses, and just me just thinking that I was knowing what I was doing, but I weren't. And obviously, like even now, near enough 4 years later, the other day I was sitting in the airport because I didn't really have much to do. I was like, why don't I go back onto the Swag Academy where I actually learn how to trade and just go through like the whole course again and just see like what I can learn? Because you could read a book 4 times, and the first time you read it and the second time you read it, you're going to have 2 complete different outcomes and aspects of it. So I actually was watching it the other day and I was like, oh, I just learned this. Like, that's crazy. Like, there's some things you don't pick up because you're so focused on the money, or you're so focused on the end goal. And I'm like, I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to look at it. And I did. And I feel like it's given me like another perspective of trading. Why does my nose look like it's white? I don't know. But yeah, like if you did buy a course, go back through your course and just see if there's anything you can learn, because I guarantee you there's things that you can understand now that maybe you didn't understand at the start. Like going through that course was actually really good. It's like really refreshing to the memory, and this is why like some of my books I like to reread. If you've done a trading course and you feel like, okay, I know what support and resistance is, I know what Fibonacci retracement means, I know how to use MT4, go and watch these videos again and just really refresh your mind, because my cat's just staring at me like, girl, why are you talking to yourself? I'm talking to my loves, yeah? I'm jealous. But yeah, I just think always refresh your memory. Like, remember, the more you intake and the more you learn, the more wisdom you're going to gain. Knowledge without action is wasted knowledge. Remember that. Knowledge without action is wasted knowledge. Some people have just been really stressing me out recently in this industry. Like, you're doing too much. Relax your brains and focus on yourself. Stop trying to get validation from others. Stop chasing the money. I can't stress this enough, focus on the journey and not the goal. The goal, of course, you need to know where you're going and you need to know how to get there, but you need to focus on the journey. The journey is what's going to bring you the best teachings. I don't even know the word, but the teachings come from the journey. The teachings don't come from the goal. Like, you have to go through failing points. You have to learn about all of these things. Like, the best thing I did was invest into journaling for myself. I journal every Sunday and every time that I place a trade. Before that trade, I screenshot what I've got into, and I screenshot the end result, whether that's a win or a loss. And it just absolutely helps me, because I can sit there and look at all of my journal and say, right, with EU, I got in here and I got taken out of that trade, and it's because, and I look at my journal, I look at my notes, and more time it's because I was rushing. I didn't have free confluences, because me, I like to go by free confluences before I get into a trade. If I've not got a bounce off a trend line, or a bounce or a break and retest from one of my zones, I don't have a nice candlestick formation or a pattern. Also, another major confluence for me is, if I'm like trading yen, for example, look at the Japanese futures or look at the DXY. Like, look at these correlating factors that are going to bring you just more of a confluence in the markets. Like, stop just getting in and out of trades, because I've been there and done that, and you just honestly, this is just how you will fail. This week I've really just had like a massive think about my life. People would text me and I'm just like, please, can you leave me alone? Please, like, I love you so much, but I just need my own time. Going to Sweden was probably the best thing that I did, because it just made me really just honing and think about, what do I want in my life? Because I feel like this year there's been so many things that I've told myself I don't want to do, and I've done it. Like, I didn't want to drink alcohol this year because I'm scared of alcohol. It's actually like the devil. No wonder it's called spirit. Like, the spirit is entering your system. Going like out unnecessarily, spending unnecessarily, all these things that I've said I didn't want to do, I've done, and it's just time to stop that. Like, what am I doing? This is my life. I'm messing up my life. Like, guys, if there's anything that you don't want to do, whether it's drink alcohol, whether it's, I don't know, whatever, I don't know, just don't do it. Like, honestly, I'm going celibate, and it's going to be the best thing that I've ever done. Not even just in terms of sexual intercourse, yeah, in terms of the purity in my blood, in my soul, in my mind, in my heart, just every being in my system. No alcohol, no listening to mad music like Bashment, for example. All these things that I'm going to do, they're going to ascend me to another place. Look at the blinds going through me. I feel like I'm ascending right now. I'm going somewhere. Ooh. Listen, you might think I'm crazy, but I'm only crazy if you're not crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to be crazy. You need to be crazy sometimes. So Mila just come and she wanted to say hi again. Do you guys think that Mila looks like me? I used to sing this song to Mila when she was a baby. Do you remember what it is? I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? What's one thing you love about me being your mum?
Get blue presents.
That's it. One thing I love about Mila is that she is very in tune with herself, and she likes to meditate with me and do yoga and do nice spiritual practices. I feel like she's a very spiritual baby. But on that note, I hope you guys all have a blessed week ahead, and stay focused, stay motivated, stay blessed. And to end this video out, we're going to do a small affirmation based on our video today. I'm grateful for my life. I receive multiple blessings in abundance daily.